the other thing that's come out of the COAG summit this week, discussion on the Northern Territory becoming a state. Yes, we've heard this discussion many times before, but the state and territory leaders have now agreed amongst themselves, at least, that the Northern Territory should become a state, the 7th state, by the 1st of July 2018. There are still, of course, major hurdles to overcome, including whether it's something that Territorians want. They previously voted on this some 18 years ago and voted no. More from our Darwin correspondent, Dan Bourchier.
Territory Chief Minister Adam Giles wants change.
It would be remiss of me not to raise the issue of the Northern Territory being a second-class citizen with second-tier status in the nation. So I was very pleased to have support from colleagues at the table that I'm at now to see the Northern Territory strive to become a state by the 1st of July 2018.
Statehood would mean greater autonomy and stopping the Commonwealth from forcing change like overthrowing euthanasia and the Northern Territory intervention, but perhaps not as much change as the PM thinks.
I'm not in favour of changing the flag, I've got to say, although I have to say if the Commonwealth star was to be a 7-pointed star rather than a 6-pointed star, that's hardly a massive change.
The Commonwealth star already has 7 points representing the 6 original states and the 7th point for all the territories. But big questions will need to be addressed, like federal parliamentary representation.
What we certainly don't want is to see a whole lot more politicians. But if it's going to help the territory for it to move status like this, well, let's work towards it and try to make it happen.
Currently, the Northern Territory can't legislate about Aboriginal land, national parks, as well as uranium mining or parts of industrial relations, and those will be conversations that need to be had. There's also a serious question over whether this is something Territorians want.
I think we had a referendum not too long ago in the Northern Territory on that specific issue, and they chose not to go down that path, so we'll leave it at that.
Mr Hockey referring there to the failed referenda in 1998. A further attempt also failed in 2012 because of political interference. Dan Bourchier, Sky News, Darwin.